to M, public comment. Everything I said before still exists now.
Rob, the legislative breakfast, can you just tell us a little bit about what went on there? What happened?
Well, they compared how Long Island schools were doing to the rest of the state, and we are doing very well in comparison to the other schools in the state. They compared population as to how large the population is on Long Island. In comparison, it really could be its own little state, and that we're doing very well. The obvious things, budgetary stuff that's coming down. They had some kids from high schools asking some questions. The senators and the legislators were very important.
Anything about DeVos?
Yeah, a little bit of commentary about that. Yeah.
Like, was it good, bad, and different?
They had no power.
Yeah.
You know, it was mostly our local legislators that were there, so they had no power to stop it or block it. They did have some things to say, but that were not positive, obviously.
Right.
But
And we already wrote that letter, correct? And sent it?
oh yes.
Good. Thank you.
The letter was influential. One of the things I know Schumer took a while to make up his mind because of his ties to Mr. Trump. So he finally, because Gillibrand, was it Gillibrand? Gillibrand came out real early saying, I am not voting, whatever. And Schumer took a long time to come out because him and Trump were close. And it was people calling his office, it was letters that he was getting, and he wrote, because I got a post from one of the sites I went to that said, you know, thank you for your increased information due to all the, you know, what my office has received. I am, you know, going to not cast my vote in favor of Mr. Bush. But that took probably a good week or so after Gillibrand. And that was people sending letters and calling and doing the things that he did. So it definitely made, I mean, in my opinion, you know, I mean, he was going to vote Democratic, but it definitely, you know, was sending the message that we're not going to stand for.
But just to reiterate what Mr. Grable said about the legislative breakfast, where something that I'm very proud of, and you like to mention to people that talk negative about schools, because sometimes they get the gloom and doom from certain people, but when they do take Long Island, put Long Island against Sweden, Finland, and all those other countries, right? Didn't they say we're number one? Right? One of the we were number one, and the other we were number two, I believe. So you just take Long Island by itself, Nassau and Suffolk County, we're number one.
Well, they lump us in with all of New York State. That's why we do so badly.
When you take Long Island by ourselves, we're number one. So, as an educator, very proud of that.
What do you want to say about this white suburban man?
Anything else? Anyone else would like to speak tonight? Done. All right, then I move to make a motion to adjourn.
Motion.
Second?
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
Happy
Thanks for
Valentine's
coming
Day,
out.
everybody.
Happy Valentine's Day.